everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive. Today, we are going to be focusing on a single source, and it's all about Saleh AlAwlaqi.
Okay.
Now, Saleh is a 15-year-old student living in Abu Dhabi.
Wow, 15.
And you might be thinking, oh, another overachieving kid. But I got to tell you, Saleh's accomplishments, they go way beyond getting straight A's.
Right.
This young man is already a published author. He's a talented athlete.
Really?
And he's a respected leader among his peers. So it really begs the question, is Saleh like a modern-day Renaissance man?
That is a good question.
Yeah.
Well, the source material, it really highlights Saleh's fluency in both English and Arabic.
Oh, wow.
But think about what that really means, right? In today's world, it's not just about being able to converse.
Right.
It suggests a deeper understanding of two distinct cultures and kind of all their nuances.
Yeah.
Which gives him access to a wider range of perspectives and a cognitive flexibility that I think a lot of adults even struggle to achieve.
That's a really good point. It's like he's got double the processing power almost.
Yeah.
Able to draw connections and insights that someone who's maybe limited to a single cultural lens might miss.
Exactly. And this ability shines through in his academic achievements, too.
Right.
It's not just that he's excelling in a variety of subjects.
Yeah.
It's the way he approaches learning. He's drawing on a much broader pool of knowledge and understanding.
Okay, so we've established he's academically gifted.
Yeah.
But then on top of that, he's already a published author.
I know.
Not just one book, multiple books.
Wow.
Written in both English and Arabic.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder, where does he find the time?
Right. Seriously.
Yeah.
That level of output at such a young age, it really does say a lot about his discipline and his time management skills.
Totally.
It would be interesting to see how he actually structures his day,
Right.
how he prioritizes all of his commitments and how he maintains such a high level of productivity.
Yeah, across multiple domains.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's easy to get caught up in the wow factor of his accomplishments.
Yeah.
But the real lesson here might be the underlying habits and routines that make it all possible.
For sure.
I mean, just imagine the discipline that it takes to write a book.
Oh my gosh.
Let alone multiple books while still excelling in school and pursuing these other interests.
Absolutely. And it's not just quantity over quality either.
Right.
From what the source describes his writing, it skillfully kind of weaves this cultural authenticity with universal themes.
Yeah.
So it makes his work relatable to a global audience.
Okay.
This suggests a really deep understanding of both his own heritage and kind of the human condition as a whole.
It's like he's taken the best of both worlds, right?
Yeah.
And created something totally unique and powerful in the process.
I agree.
And that's not even touching on his athletic ability.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah.
his passion for both football and basketball.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of teenagers, they play sports, right?
Sure.
But the source here, it hints at something more. It suggests that his talent, particularly in basketball, has garnered attention from, people who believe he could actually go pro.
That's what I thought was so interesting. Because
Yeah.
we often hear stories about kids who are pushed into specializing in one sport at a young age.
Oh, yeah.
Right. And then potentially they miss out on other opportunities.
Yeah.
But Saleh seems to be defying that trend.
Yeah.
Excelling in two very different sports.
Right.
While maintaining his academic and literary pursuits.
I know. It's pretty amazing.
Yep, it is.
It makes you wonder, is this a testament to his natural talent,
Right.
his exceptional work ethic, or maybe a little bit of both?
Yeah.
Does he have a training regimen that allows him to juggle both sports effectively?
Yeah.
This dedication to physical excellence alongside his intellectual pursuits really does further strengthen that argument, for him being a modern Renaissance man.
Yeah, for sure. It definitely adds another layer to the whole picture.
Yeah.
And then there's the question of his character.
Right?
From what I gathered, he's not just talented, he's also incredibly humble. He's kind and deeply respected by his peers.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yes, the source definitely emphasizes his integrity.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's seen as a trusted friend and a real student leader.
Right.
This speaks to a level of maturity and emotional intelligence that's honestly kind of rare in teenagers.
Totally.
It seems like Saleh isn't just focused on his personal achievement. He's genuinely invested in using his talents and influence to really make a positive impact on his community.
And doing it all with a genuine love for learning and seemingly boundless energy.
It's true.
Yeah, it's like he's a walking embodiment of the UAE's vision for the future.
Oh, interesting.
A blend of tradition and progress, ambition and humility.
Yeah, he's certainly a fascinating individual,
Yeah.
representing a generation that's very comfortable navigating multiple worlds and bridging cultural divides with ease.
And to think this is all just the tip of the iceberg.
Right.
We haven't even begun to explore the broader implications of Saleh's story. So what can we learn from his multifaceted approach to life?
Right.
What does his success say about talent development in the 21st century?
Good question.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is remarkable to see someone so young embody such like a well-rounded approach to life.
Yeah.
It really challenges those like often narrow definitions of success that we see today,
Right.
where like specialization is prioritized over like broader exploration.
You're right. It's like we're conditioned to believe that we have to choose one path and stick to it.
Yeah.
But Saleh's story suggests that maybe embracing multiple passions can actually lead to a richer, more fulfilling life.
Right.
And potentially even greater success.
Exactly. Think about the potential for cross-pollination of ideas and skills. Like his understanding of language and culture might inform his writing, his athletic discipline that might enhance his focus in academics,
Right.
and his experiences in leadership roles could strengthen his ability to collaborate and communicate effectively.
It's almost like each area reinforces the others, creating this positive feedback loop that propels him forward.
Yeah, definitely.
But let's kind of shift gears a bit and talk about his role as like a cultural ambassador.
Okay.
The source paints this picture of Saleh as someone who seamlessly bridges the gap between the UAE and the wider world.
Yeah, it's an interesting position to be in, particularly for someone his age.
Yeah.
He embodies the UAE's values of respect, ambition, and excellence, while also connecting with a global audience through his writing and his experiences.
It's a delicate balance, isn't it?
It is.
To represent your own culture authentically while also appealing to a broader, more diverse audience.
Yeah.
And to do it all while navigating, the typical challenges of adolescence.
Right. Indeed, it raises the question of, like, how much pressure does someone like Saleh face
Yeah.
to be this, like, perfect representative?
Right.
And how does he manage those expectations while still staying true to himself?
That's a great point. We often put young people on a pedestal, especially when they achieve a certain level of success.
Yeah.
But it's important to remember that they're still human.
Right.
Still figuring things out and likely facing their own unique set of challenges behind the scenes.
Absolutely. And this leads to a broader discussion about like talent development in the 21st century.
Okay.
Saleh's story is a powerful example, but it also begs the question, like, what systemic factors contribute to the emergence of individuals like him?
Right.
Is it purely innate talent, or are there environmental factors,
Yeah.
educational opportunities, or cultural nuances at play?
Those are some big questions.
They are.
And it makes me wonder, what lessons can we take from Saleh's story and apply to our own lives?
Yeah.
Whether we're aspiring athletes, budding writers,
Right.
or simply looking to make a positive impact in our communities.
I think one key takeaway is the importance of embracing a growth mindset.
Okay.
Saleh clearly doesn't shy away from challenges.
Yeah.
He seems to embrace them and use them as opportunities to learn and grow.
Right.
And this applies not only to his academic and athletic pursuits, but also to his role as like a cultural representative.
That's a powerful message for anyone, regardless of age.
Yeah.
Embracing challenges, stepping outside of our comfort zones,
Right.
and viewing setbacks as learning experiences can unlock incredible potential.
I agree.
It's about cultivating a sense of curiosity, a thirst for knowledge, and a willingness to push our own boundaries.
Another lesson we can glean from Saleh is the importance of balance.
Okay.
He demonstrates that it's possible to excel in multiple areas without sacrificing well-being
Right.
or spreading ourselves too thin.
Yeah.
It's about finding a rhythm that works for you, prioritizing what truly matters, and not being afraid to pursue your passions,
Yeah.
even if they seem unconventional or outside the norm.
His story really challenges that notion that we have to sacrifice breadth for depth.
It does.
And it's inspiring to see that it's possible to cultivate like a well-rounded life, even in today's like fast-paced, hyper-competitive world. But let's circle back to our initial question. Is Saleh AlAwlaqi a modern-day Renaissance man?
Yeah.
Based on what we've discussed, what are your thoughts?
Based on the evidence that's presented in the source material, I'd say there's a very strong case to be made.
Okay.
His mastery of languages, his literary talent, his athletic prowess, and his commitment to service all point to like a remarkable breadth of abilities and a dedication to excellence across multiple domains.
I agree. He seems to embody the spirit of the Renaissance.
Yeah.
Like a celebration of human potential, a thirst for knowledge,
Right.
and a commitment to making a positive impact on the world.
Yeah.
It's a powerful reminder that age is no barrier to achieving great things.
For sure.
And that embracing diverse interests can actually be a strength, not a weakness.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's really inspiring to see someone like Saleh kind of defying expectations and carving his own path.
Right.
It makes you wonder what kind of future awaits someone with, such a diverse skill set and like this boundless drive.
I know that's the exciting part. We can only speculate.
Yeah.
But just based on like his current trajectory, the possibilities seem endless.
Yeah.
He could pursue a career in diplomacy,
Okay.
leveraging his cultural fluency and communication skills to foster understanding between nations.
Yeah.
Or maybe he'll become a renowned author, using his platform to share stories that bridge cultural divides and inspire a new generation of readers.
And let's not forget his athletic potential.
Right.
He could very well become a professional athlete representing the UAE on the international stage.
For sure.
Or maybe he'll combine his passions, like writing about sports.
Yeah.
Or using his athletic platform to advocate for social causes he believes in.
The beauty of it is that he doesn't have to choose just one path.
Right.
He could forge a totally new path. One that blends his diverse interests in a way that we haven't even imagined yet.
Exactly. And that's what makes Saleh's story so compelling. It's not just about his individual achievements, what those achievements represent. Like a challenge to the status quo, a rejection of limiting beliefs, and a powerful reminder that we're capable of so much more than we often give ourselves credit for.
It's so true.
His story really serves as a powerful reminder that true success isn't about conforming to like a predefined mold.
Right.
But it's about embracing our unique talents and forging our own path.
Yeah.
It's about pursuing our passions with relentless curiosity and a commitment to excellence, regardless of the field.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into the remarkable world of Saleh AlAwlaqi, what's the one key takeaway you'd like our listeners to walk away with?
I think it really boils down to this: don't limit yourself.
Okay.
Embrace your curiosity, explore your diverse interests, and never underestimate the power of hard work and dedication.
Yeah.
Saleh's story is proof that extraordinary things can happen when we dare to challenge conventional thinking and pursue our passions with unwavering commitment.
Beautifully said. And remember, Saleh's story is just one example of the incredible potential that exists within each of us.
That's right.
So go out there, embrace your own unique talents, and make your mark on the world.
Yeah.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep diving deep.